Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to UMove's weekly property roundup, hosted by myself, Alec, and my business partner, Gail. As always, we're here on a Friday to give you a little insight into the local property market and also perhaps some headline figures on the national market where appropriate. Gail will be out and about in Solihull somewhere, making us all very envious, especially as the weather is so fine this weekend. So I'm sure you'll get some inspiration for what to do there. And without further ado, let's delve into those figures. So according to Zoopla, they've released some superb information where indicating that property prices have risen by 1.4% from January to August 2024, and that's compared to the same time last year, which is very encouraging. However, what's even more encouraging is that they're predicting that prices will continue to rise for the rest of the year, up to 2.5%. Again, compared to last year, which is super news, especially for sellers perhaps on the fence, wondering whether the time is right. It is most certainly right, and those buyers, yes, who might be holding out for whatever reason, well, the prices are only going one way, as they tend to do in the UK. Yes, sometimes plateau or sometimes dip a little bit, but I think we're definitely going into an upward market for the foreseeable future, and may continue. So looking at local figures within our postcodes, in Solihull, we've got available stock. So 617 properties versus, that's for the past 7 days, according to Rightmove now. And that's compared to 593 when we last looked at the local market last Friday. So 617 versus 593. New instructions, 42. That's up by roughly 20 on the previous week, which was at 23. Sales agreed, we've got 22, again nearly, well, over double actually. We had 9 sales agreed last Friday, and price reductions, there have been 19 versus 14 last Friday. I think the market maybe became a little stagnant throughout August, especially the latter part of August. So those people that have continued to stay on the market perhaps have decided that they are needing to review their asking price. Properties that have been on the market for 12 weeks or more, 604 versus 596 last week, so not much movement there. And the same with the average time for properties to have been on the market. Well, we've got to 182 days for the previous 7 days, and that's compared to 181 before when we last looked at that figure. So interesting figures there. It does indicate that the market is perhaps starting to pick up again locally, and again that could just be because we've come out of summer, which we did touch upon in last week's review. So without further ado, we're going to go over to Gail now, who's no doubt making us all very jealous and is going to encourage us to get out and about, if not today then certainly this weekend. Gail, over to you.
Thank you, Alec. Now, good afternoon, everybody. Today you will find me in the beautiful Earlswood Lakes. Now, this is 75 acres of Solihull. It's taken up with countryside and waterways, and it was built over 200 years ago to help service the Stratford Canal. Now, it's made up of 3 reservoirs. You've got Terry's Pool, Engine Pool, and Windmill Pool. And today it's used mainly for dog walkers, for bird watching. You can also have a lovely walk yourself, and there's a craft centre as well, of course, sailing. So if you, like me, are sick of throwing money at soft play over the summer holidays and you want to do something that's a bit kinder on your ears and kinder on your wallet, why don't you come down to Earlswood Lakes? Come look at the beautiful scenery, take a walk, breathe in the fresh air, listen to the sound of the water, and get as much of that sunlight and summertime that's left before the nights start drawing in. Alec, it's back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Gail. It looks like you are having a wonderful time enjoying some of that serenity, peace and quiet in Earlswood. What a fantastic spot that is, and hopefully some people will be encouraged to perhaps go and revisit Earlswood or certainly discover it for the first time. So, as always, we're going to wrap this up with the most expensive streets, and fittingly we are looking at B9 for this week. So 2 most expensive streets sold. So prices are, sorry, I do apologise. Information is from Rightmove again, and they are properties that have sold subject to contract. So I don't know the exact price, but we can certainly give you the price that they were advertised for. So we have a property on Valley Lane, which sold for 1.575 million, so in the region of, which is a beautiful property. And we also have one on the Stratford Road, which sold for near enough the same. So that was 1.5 million, somewhere in the region of. 2 stunning properties, and yes, lucky buyers as always, who will be enjoying those homes soon enough. That's all from UMove in Solihull. We hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful weather, and we'll be back next Friday as always with another property roundup. Goodbye for now.